Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book, and
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it.
Hold on, turn me on.
Hello and good morning on a Monday. I'm showered for you.
That's great. That's great that you're showered for me. I so appreciate that.
To be fair, I did bathe after the farmer's market yesterday because it was particularly ratchet.
Yeah. Yes. So speaking of showering, you have a teenage boy.
Yep.
I also have a teenage boy, and he decided that he was going to stop showering at night.
Yeah.
And he was going to wake up in the morning.
Yep.
However, we're kind of on a tightish schedule.
Right.
So his alarm goes off at 6:20. It's his Alexa. Alexa, stop. That is set for 6:21. Alexa, stop. And I have to yell up the stairs, hey, you got to get up. And he's like, yep. Now, Beth is supposed to be in the shower at 6:30.
Slader's wife.
He's not in the shower until 6:25. Does he take a 5-minute shower? No, he does not. Nope. He's in there. He's fixing his hair after his shower. And we're like, excuse me. There's one other person. I'm up early, so I showered before everyone. So yeah, he's in there fixing his hair. By the time he's downstairs, it's now 6:40-ish, and 10 minutes earlier, Beth was supposed to be in the shower. It completely messes everything up.
Having one bathroom in a household of anyone that is above grade school is a problem.
It is a problem.
You need an outhouse.
Yeah, exactly.
You need an outdoor shower. We still hold on to our outdoor shower. It's actually helpful for us.
There you go.
And we have 3 bathrooms in the house and an outdoor shower. And sometimes it's still not enough.
Still time not enough.
Yeah.
So yep, he's at that age. I'm fixing his hair, and he's like, Dad, when's my next haircut? It was supposed to be last week. It was supposed to be last weekend. It got canceled. Oh, I really wanted to get my haircut before picture day, which is this week. And
that's right. We have that too.
I was like, no, I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. I mean, I'll try and get it to happen, but no, probably not.
I texted upstairs. Reminder, it is picture day. Don't look like a hobo. Thank you. Love your mom. Right?
Yeah, don't look like a hobo.
That's right. Look like people care for you. That's all I care about.
That's all I care about.
It's not a lot, really. It's just low bar, Slater.
It is a very low bar.
What's up, Lynn? Thanks for joining us on the show. Cindy, the protein trend, she is ready for it. And she said, I am grateful for 2 bathrooms. We had 1 in 1 point. No, no gracias. That's what she said.
Yeah, no gracias. So, yep, we have, we just have, we actually have 1.5 because the downstairs bathroom doesn't have a shower or anything like that. No, it does not. So we do have that going for us.
Yeah.
And,
the joys of parenting.
Yeah, the joys of parenting. And, again, he's a great kid and everything like that, but it's just like, dude, you gotta move. You got to move on.
I'd like to say it gets better, but it doesn't. So this too shall pass. We've got Slader Merriman in the house today, and Slader's been on with us before. He's a KKL alum.
I am, yes.
You're was it iHeart when you worked there, or was it McKay? Which version of that building?
So I was at McKay.
Then it was Quantum.
It was. I'm sorry. It was Quantum. It was Quantum.
Okay.
It was Quantum when I was there. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I did board hopping at Quantum. I was did mostly XDK stuff for the Garden Lady.
CL Fernari. She's fabulous. She's still around. She was over at Hyannis Country Garden this past weekend.
Yeah, CL Fernari, the Garden Lady.
Was doing the Garden Lady show.
No, CL Fernari. And then we had Larry Egan and his show with it. I can't remember.
The Handyman Hotline with John O'Rourke.
There we go. See, there you go. Steph remembers them all.
I do.
Steph remembers.
I get to see Larry occasionally at the Mashpee Farmers Market because he comes for his scone addiction as well as mine. If you'll see on my table, my Bramble Cottage scones right here. One more week left of the regular season to grab your scones and be a part of the Scone Squad, as I like to refer to them as.
Scone Squad.
It's hysterical. So Kelly had worked at Family Table Collaborative with Jenny for years. And she got a good thing going with her scone. She's an amazing baker. And it now has grown into, I think she's got 5 or 6 assistants. They're all not under the age of 60. And they just descend upon the field in every direction with their tubs of scones from where they were baking at the Culinary Incubator in Hyannis.
Culinary Incubator.
It's hysterical. So it's a place inside of CAM where you can rent time in a commercial kitchen.
Okay.
So if you want to make your favorite jams, or we've got the soup lady, like you said, the garden lady, we get the soup lady, we got the scone lady, we get the pickle lady. There are a few other ladies in there.
Just a few other ladies.
No gentlemen in there that come to our market. We've got the bisque lady.
The bisque lady. The bisque lady. All right.
They are all coming to our winter market, our Cape Cod Christmas market. So we're going to rest this market after next week. I get a little bit of a reprieve.
Little reprieve for Stephanie.
Basically, all I get to do is take all of the stuff out of my rolling storage and trade it out for all the winter stuff that's in my stable storage.
Stable storage. Okay. So she's rolling storage, stable storage. Okay.
Ah!
Got it.
Ah!
Stephanie goes everywhere. In case you didn't know, she goes everywhere. She was in Chatham yesterday. And let's see, you've been
Saturday,
yeah, you've been in Wellfleet.
I was paddleboarding with the witches. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't get on the paddleboard, but they did make me a stage.
They made you a stage. Yeah, I tried paddleboarding once, and it looks easy.
I'm not very good.
It's not. It's way harder than it looks, and it is good for like core and
right?
all of that good stuff.
I found out I had one this weekend.
She found out she has a core this week.
I did aerial yoga.
Aerial yoga
with our friend Michelle Brand. And before you're like, oh God, yeah, Stephanie and Peter Pan, not a great idea. Like hoisted up in ropes. I look like the catch of the day. Michelle, thank you very much for sending me a photo of one that kind of looks like decent. It looked a lot more elegant than it actually was. But you're suspended maybe a foot off the ground.
Okay.
And it's like a handkerchief.
It's like a handkerchief.
Yep.
That holds you up.
Yep. You just dangle from a handkerchief.
Now, do they have handkerchiefs that can fit 6'3" people like me?
Yes.
They do.
It's
okay.
It's like this weird accordion ribbon thing. So it stretches as long as it needs to.
Okay.
But at one point she had it wrapped around her head, wrapped around her feet. I'm like, what the hell am I doing here?
What am I doing?
And I was stretching left and right. And I was like, well, that, I didn't feel like I worked up a workout.
Okay.
But I will let you know on Saturday morning when it was time to clean the garage, I could not move my body.
She could.
Every muscle in my entire body ached. And I was like, oh, wait, the aerial yoga.
The aerial yoga.
I
forgot about the aerial yoga.
Right?
Forgot
Exactly.
I forgot all about it.
So we've got Slader. He and I go way back to the Wayback Machine. And you have written this great book. What was the inspiration for your book?
So really the inspiration for my book is essentially me.
Yeah.
But also being in school systems for the last 14 years. 9 of them were at Dennis Yarmouth. The last 4 have been in Falmouth, High Moores Pond friends. My friends that are in my homeroom are going to Penny Island today, have the bestest time. The other homeroom is going tomorrow.
Wasn't that the Leper Island?
Yeah, it might be.
No, it's where they did. That's where they sent.
Yeah,
when we had like the plagues and whatnot, we're like, go over to that island over there. We don't want you here. That's Penny Island.
I learned something new. I learned something new today.
I think so. I think it was Leprosy Island.
All right, I learned something new today. So when I was in school, I actually grew up and was raised in New Hampshire until I was 17. I would get the report cards that said he's a great student, very kind-hearted, and works hard. And then my grades were like C+, C-, C. The occasional, I don't think there was ever a D really.
You weren't flourishing.
Exactly. I wasn't flourishing necessarily. And my mom would kind of look at the comments and say, okay, he's working hard. He's doing everything he's supposed to, yet his grades don't show that he's flourishing. What's up with that? And basically the school system was like, well, he just learns differently and we don't really know how to handle that.
Yeah.
And it was like,
As most systems don't account for anomalies.
and it was like, okay. So she did the best she could and fought for me, and I still to this day am so thankful for that. And then we learned of the Riverview School, proud graduate of 1996.
We just had a lot of Riverview kids at the market yesterday.
Yeah,
They've been coming every single week, and it's been really, really nice to see everyone come out.
Yeah, so I came here to Cape Cod in 1994. Did my junior year, senior year. I was the senior class president. I was the very first junior class president of that class.
High speed Slader.
I know.
What a turn of events.
So yes, exactly. And then I went to the Project Forward program at Cape Cod Community College, and I went to Cape Cod Community College for a number of years, trying to
still maintaining your show on WKKL, mind you.
Yes, I am. So it was just about, there are anomalies in the world, whether you're an audio learner, a visual learner, a hands-on learner, it's okay, and you're gonna do okay. And the inspiration also came because our Chihuahua, Micro, in the book, her name is Tiny because that was actually her initial name. She was not your atypical Chihuahua. She didn't have the pointy ears. She wasn't super duper small like all the rest of them. So I kind of took that and said, well, she was different. And then I took the Doberman in the picture, which is my wife Beth's dog. Her name was Haley, and she slipped a disc in her back and at one point in time, and so they basically had to take care of her and like put her on a harness and carry her around, and she had to wear diapers and things of that nature for a period of time. I think it was like 4+ years probably, before she ultimately passed away. But I basically took those two things of that being different, the Chihuahua that was not your atypical Chihuahua, the Doberman that had the slip disc, and I combined the two of them to write said book called Different, It Is Okay. It was actually initially written way back, and my mother did the illustrations, and that book disappeared. I have no idea where it went. I have no idea where it went.
So you just recreated the illustrations?
I just recreated
from your memory?
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing.
So
it's a children's book. And I think it's just a really wonderful message.
Yeah.
To grab. I know it's holiday season and we're starting to think about shopping and whatnot. And it might just be something that might be it's a quick read.
It's
a cute read.
It is a very quick read. I know that my neighbor across the condo association way, diagonal from us, she has 4 grandchildren, and I think 3 of them are autistic, so she bought all 3 of them for the parents, so the parents could go, yeah, they're gonna be okay.
Yeah, we're educating differently now, and it's really nice to see a lot of people advocating for the differences and their specific needs. I think we have to.
Yeah, exactly. But as I said, that was really the inspiration for said book. And as I said, I took our amazing Micro, the Chihuahua, and
we love Micro.
And again, she didn't have the atypical pointy ears. She was not 6 pounds. She was like 10 or 11.
She wasn't so Micro.
So exactly. And she, so
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, exactly. And she was cool with it too, but if you Google Chihuahuas, then you're gonna see pointy ears. They're really petite and tiny. Is it Paris Hilton carries one around in her purse, or did at one point in time forever ago?
Mm-hmm. Saw a lot of purse dogs over the weekend.
So she would not fit in a purse. She could potentially fit in my shirt, but like you would know she was there, whereas if she, the atypical Chihuahua.
I love that you and your love story with Beth connected your dogs together, and then here also just your actual story.
Yeah,
it's good. It's cute. Grab it. Where can people get it?
So they can get it on my website. It is Slader Slader Merriman.com, Merriman, all one word. They can also request it. As a matter of fact, last week, a customer came into Eight Cousins in Falmouth.
I love that bookstore.
And said they really wanted my book. So Eight Cousins called me up because they had sold one of the copies.
You're like, I'll be there.
And about a half hour later, because I was finishing up work, I grabbed it out of the back of my car, dropped it off for said customer. So you can do that. And you can also find it on Amazon, and you can find it really on any audiobook platform you can think of. Spotify is one of the bigger ones, but Barnes and Nobles has an audio version of it. And yeah, it's just it's really one of the more favorite books I've written.
And also, if you want him to come over and do a book reading, call him up, get a hold of him.
Yes.
Happy Monday, 5 days to the Outermost Festival. Yeah, it is festival season. We're coming up on all kinds of fun stuff. We've got a fall fest going on in Mashpee Commons on Saturday, where all the pumpkins, you better get there early because the free pumpkin painting situation. The National Art Society of Mashpee High School goes and monitors this situation. But there are pumpkins. You come, you paint the pumpkin, you take it home. You take it home.
You take it home.
Well, we were we had a block party a couple of weeks ago, and everybody wanted to paint the blocks, but then they forgot about the blocks. So I had like a whole table of blocks, and I'm like, I'm leaving them there. I'm leaving them for maintenance.
Leaving them for maintenance. I'm leaving them for maintenance.
That's it. I did. I was like, I don't know what to do with these. So take your pumpkins home with you, and it's going to be a great weekend. If it's anything like this past weekend where it was summer.
Yeah, exactly.
It was hotter than it was this summer, this weekend.
It was hotter. I mean, the one good thing, and the reason I know this is because my wife, like many women, in the summertime, she basically goes, I take the dogs out for a walk and come inside, and she goes, "What's it like out?" And I go, "It's hot." And she goes, "Yeah, but is it humid?"
Mm-hmm.
And I go, "Yes." And she goes, "Great."
Yep, exactly. If you saw my live video yesterday at the end of the farmers market where I talked to Brett Tully over at Chatham Harvesters, it was just fuzz. All I had was like humid fuzz around my head. And I'm like, oh, so cute. She looks beautiful.
She looks great. She looks great. So,
crying out loud. I just accept it.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
So
different. It is okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Different. It is okay.
I'm going to have to hold that up as my mantra to get through life. Slater, thank you. I stayed up all night long last night and watched the Patriots, and then I couldn't go to sleep because I was so jazzed about the Patriots. So it was like 12:30 where I finally like shut everything down, and I was like, Stephanie, you will go to sleep.
You will go to sleep.
I had to.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, you will go to sleep. So yesterday I stayed up until just before halftime. I said, I got work in the morning. I got Stephanie in the morning. I want to stay up, but I also know that if I stay up, I'll basically probably fall asleep on the couch. Something good will happen, or a bunch of
it was a nail biter,
or a bunch of good things will happen, and I'll go, I just fell asleep on the couch and I missed all of it.
Yeah, it was an absolute nail biter to the very, very end. And the Pats won against, I think, knocked out the last undefeated team of the season.
They did, yeah.
With the Bills. So that's exciting there. First back-to-back win we have had on the Pats since 2022.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
we got it. We looked really good last night. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to get too excited. I was gifted Patriots tickets. So I'm going to go get to see them at the end of the month.
That's great.
In my market break. And I get to take my son and his bestie, which is exciting. My first football game, I was a grown ass adult. I think it was 35, 40, somewhere around there, where I got to go to my first football game because I was never allowed.
Never allowed.
My dad said that football is for boys. It's not a safe place for girls to go.
Football is for boys.
Right? Rude.
Yeah.
Johnny V. Rude.
So yes, there was a very good birthday present for me.
Fabulous.
Yeah. So as I said, I was like, this is a good game. I will say, Vrabel.
Is today your birthday?
Yesterday.
I missed your birthday, Slader. Everybody say happy birthday, Slader.
It's all good.
I love it.
Yeah. So it was Beth, my wife, again, was like, I don't have any presents for you. She said, I got you a mug.
I know
but,
we're old now. Like, what do you even want?
like, I got you a coffee mug, but you got it way early. Are you okay with that? And I was like, yeah, it's fine. Not a big deal.
Did you get a cake?
I did get a cake. Yeah.
Okay,
Got a chocolate cake. And then, I grabbed the one candle I could find, which by the way was high. She's 5 feet, basically 5 feet. And so she comes out to the kitchen and she goes, what a loser wife I am. I couldn't even get you a candle. And I said, you couldn't have reached it, honey. So
you're going to have to place those things a little lower for her reach.
No, you're not a loser. I just knew where the candle was.
Or get your cute tiny wife a little step stool.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. So, but yeah, she was like, what a loser wife I am. You got your own candle? And I was like, yeah.
Once again, we're
fine.
older. We don't need to celebrate for a full month. One of our friends that was at the farmer's market on Sunday basically I was going through all of his old videos because he cracked me up about something. And then I realized he had a full month of birthday celebrations. Yeah. At 40. You don't need that. No, we don't need a full month of birthday celebrations, bruh. We don't need it.
No full month. And then the other fun thing.
I'll die.
The other fun fact is so she is older than I am, and she basically jokingly,
not a lot though.
No, jokingly said, are you 50 yet? You turned 50 yesterday, right? And I go, no, honey, sorry, one more year. And she goes, but no, you need to be 50. And I go, I'm sorry, I'm not 50 yet.
Don't rush it.
Next year, 2026. Yes, I will be.
I don't know if she knows how that works, but it doesn't quicken your aging process. In fact, it's better that she married a younger male, because male mammals die younger, even in captivity.
Mm-hmm. Wow. All right. That's a new one. That is definitely a new one.
So boys just don't have the longevity that women do. We live longer, which is why there are more of us. So she chose well in choosing a slightly younger male partner.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So
look at you marrying a cougar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Since we're talking about mammals.
Right. So yeah. But yeah, again, everything's just going good with that. We're going to celebrate. So not only am I turning 50 in 363 days.
Listen, don't be rushing the birthdays.
I know, 363 days. She was the one that rushed it.
Yeah, right.
And then and we're also going to celebrate our 15th wedding anniversary. Hunter is going to turn 14, which means that he can get the heck out of the house and get a summer job. Please, people. He's been wanting to work since he was 11. And we're like, you can go over to the neighbor's house and walk the corgi over there. And he's like,
what does he want to do?
I don't know.
He just wants money, right?
He just wants money.
Right. My son is not motivated unless there is money involved. He had an injury on Friday night. It was Mashpee's first loss of the season. Okay. So he was a little disappointed and he's injured. So he spent the day in bed on Saturday, got out of having to clean the garage, which he was very happy about. And then yesterday was proceeding to try and stay in home. And I was like, absolutely not. You need to ambulate. Get up and move your body. We have the farmer's market. You don't have to lift anything.
No lifting.
I said, I just sit behind the cash register and ring things up. That's all you have to do.
That's all you have to do. Just
right?
Ring things up.
And I don't even know why I made him do that, because he cost me more money. Ultimately, feeding that boy is like feeding a small army. So I should have just left him at home. But we didn't need the bed rot for another day.
No,
he needed to move.
Needed to move.
You know what it's like when you're not feeling your best and you want to just lay there, but really the best thing you can do is move.
This is true. That's
right.
That's the best thing for the body with injuries.
So if you're just joining us right now, we've got Slader Merriman on the show. He wrote this fabulous book, Different is Okay, from his life experiences. He's also a KKL alum and still maintains his show, Acoustic Cafe, live Sundays from noon until 3.
That's right.
I know. I'm going back to the school, I think this week or next week, and molding the minds of the youth. Lisa invites me to check in with them and show them how a real morning show is done, Slater.
Molding the minds. Molding the minds.
No, I really enjoy chatting with the students. And now there are so many more because college is free at Four Cs. And I'm seeing a swath of ages. So it's not just young people anymore. Bruce the Bear bopped in. And I'm not going to give him an age.
No. Yeah, Bruce the bear popped in.
But
No
he's
age.
so fun. Have you met him?
Yes, I think I did get to
Yeah.
meet him. Yeah, I think I did get
So
to
are
meet
you
him.
still going into the studio, or are you connecting from your own space?
I'm connecting from my own space.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm connecting from my own space. I actually
Look at all this freedom we have now.
I know I'm connecting from my own space, and yeah, it's great. I have the opportunity, or I hope to have the opportunity to go down there and check things out. I know that things are drastically different. There's the 5 air studios, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And so I have not seen that. I think I've seen 3 of them. I think the 4th one was being renovated or done, or still had CDs inside of it. It was
You playing any Taylor
so-
Swift on your show?
I'm not playing any Taylor Swift on my show. Well,
She continues to dominate.
she does continue to dominate. Well, so I think I do have. I'm trying to remember the
I
one
knew
that
it.
I do have. No, I do. I do have a Taylor Swift song. It's an older one.
Yeah.
But it's acoustic and it's not bad. Again, I'd have to go back and look, because she's written so many of which one it is.
The
But
official release of Party of a Showgirl claimed the top box office, $33 million domestically, $46 million globally. It's an 89-minute film featuring new music, a new video, behind the scenes footage of her album, The Life of a Showgirl. It's pretty impressive.
It is very impressive. She continues to rule.
Prints money.
Yeah, she does. She just prints money.
The amount of social media excitement for this new music was palpable over the weekend.
Yes. I'm
Mainly
sure.
from my friend Mariah over at Wild Water Collective. Shout out to Mariah. You are amazing. I love you. I love all the things you do. But your obsession with Taylor Swift is like none other.
Yes.
Has anybody else got a Swiftie in their life? I had grown ass adult. This, by the way, is an adult album. It's fresh.
It's fresh.
It is.
It's fresh and new.
She was just talking about, business.
All right. Fresh and new.
It's not for the children.
fresh and new for Taylor.
Yeah,
for
right.
Taylor.
Unless you want to have that birds and the bees talk with your child.
Right.
I don't know if you want to rush that in your life, but
No.
this new album is all grown up Taylor Swift.
Grown up Taylor Swift.
So prepare yourself for it.
Yeah.
There was a meme I saw over the weekend where a dad was listening to it. She was talking about getting in between thighs, and the dad just looks over and immediately was like, had a panic attack. And the kids were like, how do you shift that cute conversation with your children? You don't.
You don't.
It's out there forever. You're stuck with it.
You're stuck.
So Cindy, you wanted to know about the protein trend. So we can talk about this. More and more you're seeing packaging with protein numbers on it, grams of protein. I don't know where we've become obsessed with it, but I know I struggle to get enough protein in my body as an aged lady over here. I know you're quiet. I appreciate that. Uncrustables is easily one of the best on-the-go protein snacks.
Wow. Uncrustables. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
In the past year, it's been busy as it launched its new flavor first in 10 years and the first ever limited edition flavor. Now, Uncrustables has announced 2 new flavors with an extra dose of protein, Up an Apple and Bright-Eyed Berry.
Up an apple.
Mm-hmm.
Up an apple. Now, I have to know, where do these marketers come up with things like Up an Apple? Like
instead of
like
Up
an-
and Atom.
yeah. It I mean, I know they're trying to make it why can't it just be called Apple?
Apple, I know, because
like-
that's not as exciting.
So okay, I guess.
Right?
I
You need
guess.
to have something
need to-
flashy. We
yeah.
like alliteration. We like cutesy.
All right, this is true.
But then when you throw 12 milligrams of protein, you're feeling like you're eating something healthy for you, even though it's probably not. But it does have 12 grams of protein, the highest amount of protein ever offered by an Uncrustable product. More fiber and whole grains. Look, it's healthy, everybody.
Does it taste good?
You know what? I had one fairly recently when I was doing Ruck for Hit. Shout out to our friends over at Heroes in Transition. Their gala is coming up November 1st. Grab your tickets, grab a table, support our troops, and support our veterans that are reacclimating into real life. They do a lot of programming there. But yeah, I'd had one when I was doing Ruck for Hit, and they made me run this year because one of our teammates were injured. I'm the driver.
They made you run.
I hung up my running shoes long ago when I finished dead last in the Falmouth Road Race. If you've not ever heard that story, it's not worth hearing. I lost big time. I broke my foot. So I finished the race though. I was determined.
You're determined to finish
right?
the race.
It's my intestinal fortitude as a prior service member. No. So I ended up running, but that was like my treat, getting back in the van. And I was like, what's in the cooler? I'm hungry. Oh, Uncrustables.
Uncrustables.
I haven't had them since I was a child, a fetus, if you will. I don't even think they were invented when we were kids. Are you kidding me?
No, we had Lunchables.
Yeah. Oh, that right?
We had Lunchables. Yeah, it was Lunchables, and my mom, the amazing mom that she was, she brown bagged it, and then
she made you charcuterie before it was cool.
What she did. And then she, I think that she would make all three of us. I have a twin sister and an older brother. My twin sister is actually semi-famous.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she was on Top Chef Las Vegas. Yes. So, yeah, that's so. Yeah, I have my own marketing things to do, but yeah, she was on Top Chef Las Vegas. She was also on Iron Chef America with Alex.
When are we getting her to come visit us? Because I'm obsessed
with Alex Gornishelli as well. She's in New York and cooking basically.
No time for her baby brother. And his baby brother's good friend Stephanie, who runs a farmer's market that sometimes like chef throwdowns.
So we'll see. We'll try and get that to happen.
I'm gonna work this angle. We're gonna get this to happen.
We'll try and make that happen.
We're gonna have to get the twin.
We're gonna have to get the twin. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna have to get the twin. So, but yeah, she was. Yes, but essentially, what happened is she did the show, and she was cooking in New York City, and then she realized that the chef life is brutal and terrible.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm hanging it up. And she now works for a suit company that makes suits for really anyone. They're out of Brooklyn.
She's not chefing anymore?
No chefing anymore.
Well,
no.
For herself, obviously.
Yeah.
That never goes away.
That never goes away.
What's up, Christy? Good to see your face in the family yesterday. What's up, Dan? Good morning, Miss Emily. Off to the Buttonwood Zoo for the 100,000th time. Hey, you're a new mama. That's what you do. Enjoy the days when they're nice and get those kids the hell out the house. Dan says, what's the name of the books? That's amazing. I want to read it. Different. It is okay. He's like, perfect. It's a kid's book on my reading level. Yeah. My Pomeranian is watching the show. Hello to your Pomeranian, Dan. Good morning, Dave Hagner. I think vodka has a lot of protein in it.
It was National Vodka Day on Saturday.
Right?
It was National Vodka
As if that needed to be celebrated on a weekend. Yeah, welcome to Cape Cod, where it's always National Vodka Day.
It's always National Vodka Day. Yes, National Vodka Day on Saturday.
It was huge on Saturday at Oktoberfest. Lots of beer, lots of steins. Great job by the Mashpee Kiwanis of putting together yet another fabulous fundraiser. And all of that money goes to the kids here on the Cape, especially in Mashpee, that just do amazing things. So we appreciate you and all that you do. Coming up, not next week. Yeah, the week after next, we've got Pedal It Forward. And I always hook up with Kelly Washburn, who has Enchanted Florist, and she gives out free bouquets of flowers just to support people saying, hey, I see you, have a great day. And you go and get 2 free bouquets of flowers, one for you to keep and one for you to brighten up somebody else's day.
That's
I know it's a mental health initiative. I think it's really amazing to just brighten somebody's day. And everyone always looks to you like you're trying to sell them something or like it's a trick.
It's some sort of trick.
Right?
You're trying to trick me.
What? You're giving me nice, happy flowers and it's a trick, right? It's a trap. And it's not. We're just giving you something. It's called Pedal It Forward. It was started by, I believe, the Floral Association of something that just said, you know what? Let's just do this and brighten people's day.
Let's brighten people's day.
Right?
Yeah. So, but it's not a trick.
No. Take the free flowers.
Take the free flowers.
I'm not going to be giving you those free beads and then asking you to come along with my Hare Krishnas. I'm just giving you flowers. There's nothing weird about it.
There's nothing weird.
Come and grab them, please.
There's nothing weird about that.
No, not at all. What else happened over the weekend that I'm trying to think of? We had a fun little karaoke First of the month, every Friday, we'll be over at Dino's doing a little karaoke. This Friday, Curtis will be back playing some DJ tunes. I think people were looking for Curtis over the weekend. And there was me just singing away with my ladies. I had a church choir lady that was crushing, absolutely crushing tunes that I haven't heard in a really long time. She was amazing. Shout out to you, Cindy. Shout out to you, Paula. Thank you so much for bringing your light and your fabulous voices to little karaoke. Sometimes you get worried when people get the mic and you're like, oh, what is going to happen?
You're like, what's going to happen?
Right.
What's happening? Are they going to sing good?
Right.
Are they not going to sing good?
Is it going to make my ears bleed?
You're right.
They did none of the above.
How much have they had to drink? Are they going to butcher this song?
That's fair. That does happen sometimes. It gets a little crazy.
It gets a little nuts.
Anything else that you want to talk about before we go on this fine, fabulous Monday?
No, just as
just buy his book.
Yeah, as Stephanie as Stephanie said, different. It is okay. You can, as I said, you can go to 8 Cousins and request it, and I will do my very best to get it to you. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on just about any audiobook platform you can think of. You can also go to my website, sladermerriman.com. It's all one word. It's SLAD as in Daniel, ERMERRIMAN.com. Do you think I do that enough?
Right.
Because everyone wants to go, Slater, got it. SLATER.
I know.
Which is fine. And then
damn you, Saved by the Bell.
Right. And then I have that too. And then those people that the phone rings, you answer it, and
I never answer it. Are you kidding me? What is it, the Wild West? You answer phone calls?
I sometimes answer phone calls, but they might have a question for you, like, can I get your first name? And I go, Slater, and they go, no, what's your first name? And I have to say it a second, sometimes a third time. And I go, I know what my first name is. I told you what my first name was.
This is 2025. You could be anything. Your name could be Unicorn. I don't flinch. I don't. I've seen weirder, crazier. You're no longer an anomaly, my friend. You are a regular person.
I'm a regular person now. I'm a regular
exactly.
person. Yeah.
So. This was highly irregular, though. There was a story that I had, and I want to talk about before we go. Woman uses a highway billboard to find a husband.
To find a husband.
When I initially read this, I thought it was to find her husband. Like she already had one and he was missing. But now I realize, no, that's how she was trying to court the man of her dreams.
Man of her dreams.
1,800 responses, ladies. Lisa Catalano, 42 years old, used a digital billboard along Highway 101 between Santa Clara and South San Francisco, advertising her date website, marrylisa.com.
marrylisa.com.
She's serious about this. The San Francisco Bay Area native created the application site in June after growing frustrated with all the apps. She said, I think there's a guy out there who's a perfect fit for me, and I think I'm a perfect fit for him. We just haven't connected yet. Oh, she's cute. So willing and hoping. The billboard went live Sunday, September 2nd. And she received approximately 1,800 responses from men, 19 to 78.
19 to 78.
That's a wide range.
That's a very wide range.
Catalano became single after her fiance passed away in 2023 to terminal illness. This is awful.
That is awful.
She seeks a commitment, monogamous relationship with someone wanting to start a family. She said, I never expected I would do something like this in my life. I'm almost in shock that I really did it. But Lisa, there's got to be more to this.
There has to be more to that.
Right. It Made People magazine. It's over 2,000 people now have already responded to marrylisa.com. Just in case, gentlemen, if you're out there looking for your Lisa, maybe she's right here for you.
Maybe she's right here for you. Now, she said she wants to start a family, so that would negate like 70 to 78-year-old men.
Yeah. No, not necessarily.
You would think? No? Okay.
No, my former co-host is like 80 years old having a new baby. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's 2025 once again. You can do whatever you want.
This is true. You can.
She can buy a baby if she wants to, for crying out loud. I know. I don't suggest it. It's crazy, and I'm not being callous about it. But yeah, if she wants that, she's going to get it. She had to make her own website and a billboard. She's not messing around.
No messing around. No messing around.
I salute her ingenuity, and I think it's great. So hopefully, I want to know more though. I want the follow up. Like 5 years from now, Lisa's married happily, has a baby, and all the things she's ever wanted because she took a chance.
Because she went on and said, I'm going to make a billboard.
That's it. You took a chance. You went and wrote a book.
This is true. Yeah.
Right?
This is true.
What chances are you going to take this week with your business, with yourself, with your health? It's a full moon today, though. Don't go crazy.
Don't go crazy.
Right? It's the harvest moon. So set your intentions or whatever it is that you do when it's a full moon. I can't keep track of all the things, but I did have the wonderful Miss Kelly from Healing Through Wellness show up at the market yesterday, and she was doing these like bowl things near me, ding ding, and I got to hold a rock. Then she told me that I was feeling better, so I believe her.
You believe her. You believe her.
My blocks have been cleared apparently, and I'm ready to roll.
My blocks have been cleared.
That's the harvest moon, everybody. So just in case things are going weird for you, just blame it on the moon.
Blame it on the moon. It's a
right?
harvest. It's a harvest super moon.
That's right.
It's not even just a harvest moon. It's a harvest super moon.
Extra
moon tonight.
The first one of 2025.
Yes. And there's all sorts of other cool stuff happening in the sky this month too.
Right.
There's meteor showers happening in the middle of October. Yeah. All kinds of fun stuff.
Look at you bringing some show prep to it.
Yes, I did bring some show prep. Absolutely.
I love it. Slader Merriman, everybody grab his book, Different. It Is Okay. I'll be on the show with you tomorrow. We've got a full house. We'll be over at Mashpee TV. We've got Jenny Wheeler. We've got Mary O'Keefe. And of course, my trusty Hank Sennett will be with me. And we've got a full panel of chatting to do because they are doing a big fundraiser over at the Family Table Collaborative. So we can find out more about what they've been working on. Mary's also part of the Scone Squad.
Scone Squad.
And she's also on the board of the Boys and Girls Club with me here in Mashpee. And we're building a teen center.
Building a teen center.
Right? If you want to know more about the teen center that we are building, we're getting very close to having enough money to actually put it in the ground, like shovels in the ground, we're hoping for by the end of the year.
Shovels in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's excellent.
That means business.
That does mean business. When you put a shovel in the ground, it means it's happening.
It is. So if you want to find out more, go to the Boys and Girls website and please support this mission. We really want to get this teen center built. Have a great day, everyone. We'll talk soon. We mean business. And shout out to our friends over at the Outermost. I hope you have a great festival today. I got trivia to write, Slater. We got to go. You got to get to Leprosy Island, don't you?
No. My student actually said,